If the Sequoia is just too big, expensive, and thirsty for your taste, but the Highlander is maybe just a little too small, this all-new Grand Highlander hits the mark.
Boy, has Toyota needed this. A car-based 3-row with a real 3rd row. The regular Highlander is okay in this regard, but for an active family with grown kids, their friends, and sports stuff, this is the SUV to have in Toyota's vast lineup. While the highly anticipated new Sequoia turned out to be a little bit of a dud, the Grand Highlander is priced right, sized right, and offers plenty of trims and a trifecta of powertrains to cater to every shopper. As long as you're not a heavy tower, choosing this over the Sequoia is a no-brainer. With a wider track and longer wheelbase than the Highlander, the Grand one embraces 7-passenger seating and cargo room, with an additional 5 cubic feet when all 3 rows are in place and 15% more when all seats are laid flat. Grand Highlander pricing starts at about $45,000 for a front-wheel drive gas-powered model and tops out near $60,000 for a Platinum all-wheel drive with the Hybrid Max engine. And for those of you who complain that we only test the high-end trims, well, this one is for you. It's a limited all-wheel drive, just one rung above base, priced here at $53,838 with a pano roof and 360-degree camera. XLE Limited and Platinum grades proliferate the model choices in 3 engine configurations. Straight gas, as is the case here, a gas-electric hybrid, and a performance hybrid, with outputs ranging between 265 and 362 horsepower, and gas mileage running from 22 mpg, as is the case with this one, and 34 mpg with the standard hybrid. So Toyota has created a Grand Highlander for every budget and taste. Regardless of which one is chosen, there'll be heated power front seats, sunshades in the 2nd row, this big touchscreen, wireless device charging, a garage door opener, and a power liftgate. This Limited includes a plethora of upgrades, such as 20-inch wheels, full LED front lighting, leather, ventilated front seats, heated 2nd row seats, a heated steering wheel, ambient lighting, premium audio, a fancy driver display, front and rear park assist, and a hands-free liftgate. The big gets at the Platinum level are a head-up display and digital rearview mirror.
When compared with the regular Highlander, this grander version is 2 inches higher, 6.5 inches longer, and offers up 5.5 inches of more legroom in the 3rd row, yet it's still very garageable. So for only $1,200 more, I can't see why you wouldn't.
I really like the way this looks, too. Even lower down the trim line, it's a sharp SUV that also provides a legit 8 inches of ground clearance and a torque vectoring all-wheel drive system with 2 off-road drive modes. These Continental tires are designed for mild off-road conditions, which are perfect here.
Though I wouldn't call it underpowered, it would be nice to have a more refined V6 here, because this engine sounds pretty coarse and just feels a bit out of step with the more refined manners of the Grand Highlander. But overall, it does drive very well, and it comes with numerous driving modes for the adventurous family, which means going farther is definitely in the mix. What I don't love so much is this poorly designed infotainment system.
Yeah, Toyota's latest isn't the worst on the market, but it's far from the best, lacking intuitiveness and easy-to-use controls, even though its offerings are rather simple. The Turbo 4 here produces 265 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, and is right on the border of sufficiency. Gas mileage on regular is rated at 20 mpg city, 26 highway, upping the attractiveness of the hybrid's 34 mpg in combined driving at an added upfront cost of $1,700. But with less power on tap and a CVT, it also might be a real dog. This one uses an actual 8-speed auto. As for the cabin as a whole, it's simple and clean with no fussiness to its passenger controls, just what parents are looking for. It's really quite nice and feels built for the long haul. The Grande seats up to 8 with the second row bench seat, a no-cost option. Instead, though, this one has the captain's chairs and an easily removable center console with cup holders. And the third row is great. No one should have complaints about riding back here. Outside of some complaints about the base engine's lack of refinement and middling infotainment system, the Grand Highlander is a big winner that'll fly off dealer lots. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.